Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Keaton or Young KS, and today we're going to be doing a simple tutorial video on how to tune 808s, what's it about, how to start, or where to even put them. So let's go and get right into it. First off, we got the sample from the Splice drum kit right here, this future bass, melodic pop step kind of thing. Let's go and give it a listen. So that's it right there. First thing I want to do before I even add the 808, as far as I'm concerned, is do the parametric EQ2. We go over here. I usually do the 40 Hertz 18K and then just kind of start dragging it from the low end. And then we take some of the high out so some of the drums get hit a little bit harder. Right there. And then usually I like to add some reverb like to guitars because that shit just hits a lot harder. I usually add the Cathedral preset. Let's listen to that. Yeah, that shit hits right there. So let's go ahead and get this pattern 1, throw that shit in there and get an 808 going, bro. I'm gonna get this one right here, this 6. Bro, shout out to Throat Tobin, bro. He's having a sale on all his drum kits. Link in the description. Repping Houston, Texas, bro. Shout out that man. He's been on the grind. Yeah, just shout out to Throat Tobin. First thing you want to do once you get the 808 in is take off loop points. You want to cut self so it doesn't keep going like we were talking about earlier. Just short, non-legato kind of things. And then we turn the attack all the way down so it hits instantly. We do the hold out. We do the decrescendo, I believe, down, and then these two down, and then next thing you want to do, but I do this after I put the pattern in, so let's go ahead and make a quick pattern. Let's put this in 3. Simple 808 pattern, pretty standard. And then you go ahead and go right here, right click on it, or control left click if you're on Mac, go to edit and audio editor, and then you click right here at this little pinpoint, and you go ahead and click detect pitch regions, and then it'll show you right here that C2, you could play it, and it's C2 all throughout on this one. So then we go over here back to the piano, and then we come down and we once again either left click if you're on PC or control click if you're on a Mac, and you click C2 because that's the one it's at. And now you'll hear if we press space it's still on C5, and you know it's like a high pitch. So then we go to the piano roll, we go down 3, we go over to this, and then I roll this one out. And then I usually do it 1 up if it's in like C2, for example. On this one, then I go up to C3 and just kind of listen to it from here. And usually if you're just getting started, you know, a year or 2 in, you probably don't know how to like tune the 808 just by like hearing it. You know, you kind of have like a bunch of experience, and then once you get the experience, then you're able to do it a lot easier. But on this one, I'll show you how to do it. You just left click on the actual sample, or if you made your own melody, you use the root note, the note that's at the very bottom that's playing at each point, and whenever the 808 hits, you put it right there and you match it with that. And then we go to edit and audio editor, and we detect pitch regions again, and then we'll go and zoom in. This one's like a pretty simple pattern, like you could see for a couple seconds it's just G sharp. So then we zoom in right here, and I usually press space. I turn this off right here so it doesn't like drag my screen, but then we press space right here, and we see right about here is when it switches from C all the way to G sharp. And then once it goes from G sharp, then it's going to go back to C right here. And then after that, at the last measure of the entire sample, it goes to A sharp the entire time. So we could look at that. So we know that it's C, G sharp, C, A sharp. So let's close this out. I like to be pretty organized, close both those out. Go back to the piano roll. Then we're already at C for the first half. And you see right here, it changed. It changed the pitch. So let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Go down to G sharp. If you remember from a second ago, it goes back up to A sharp. So we're gonna make a new pattern right here. We're gonna add it to the playlist, and then we go back into this, and then we take these, bring it up to A sharp. There is tuned. The entire 808 is tuned, and if you're not gonna have like some crazy, mix-ups or anything or changing of the pattern, then that's all you really need to do. You make like an intro right here, take it right there, let it go in, kind of thing right there. But for right now, while we're editing it, we can do that, and then we can just throw some drums in there. Before we do that, I usually like to put an EQ on this too. Go to the 808 one. And EQ it. Usually I do the same thing, 40 hertz, 18K. That's it right there. And then you could start throwing like limiters, whatever you want to throw on there, fast distort, overdrive, stuff like that. Wave shaper is pretty cool. I personally have been using overdrive a lot. Maybe not on this one because it's like a guitar, but it's just something to consider. Just throwing shit on there. Let's get a clap going. Let's see what we can do. Choose this 11 right here. Once again, shout out to Throw Tobin, bro. Go cop all of his beat kits, drum kits in the description. I know he's giving away some free beats too. Shout out Throw Tobin, bro. That man on his big grind. Usually like to put the kick right next to 808.
hear it again, Keaton? Can I hear it again, Keaton?
Alright, bro, well, this shit sounded fire. Shout out to Splice for the sample, bro. I need more guitar samples in my life. Send me guitar samples. Email in the description, bro. Post that shit. Send that shit to me. Let's work, bro. 50-50 split. You know what I'm talking about. So, shout out to that. I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all learned something from this video, how to tune 808s, something that I didn't know for at least like a year and a half into producing. I've been producing 2 years in 2018. May of 2018, that's when I started. And just recently, you know, beginning of 2020, I actually learned why tuning 808s is important. Like, I learned how to do it, but I never really like understood the importance of it. So once I did that and I actually understood it, like, just made making beats so much easier, bro. So shout out to Splice for the sample. Like I said, I love guitars, so I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and more tutorial videos and type beats coming soon, bro. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.